Wasn't that haunted house scary? Stouffer's Fettuccini Alfredo? Nah, not really. I ain't Alfredo. No ghosts, if you get what I'm saying. Today, I will be reviewing Stouffer's Fettuccini Alfredo. So it's, you know, fancy mac and cheese when you get down to it, but freshly made pasta. I question the freshly at this point, but freshly made pasta in a creamy Alfredo sauce. So I think it is basically just fancy mac and cheese. It's got a lot of calories though. 640 calories. 47% for total fat, 70% for saturated fat. A little fatty. 20% for cholesterol, 42% for sodium, 21% for carbs, 18 grams of protein. So it's a little fatty, but other than that, it's not too bad. Now, the cooking instructions are quite easy. Cut film to vent, cook for 5 minutes on high. Let stand 1 minute. So like 6 minutes, pretty easy. It looks very simple. Okay, now for the big reveal. What's it gonna look like? White. It's like a creamy white. All the cheese is on the right side though. Or I guess the left, I don't know, camera, mirroring, whatever. All the cheese is on one side and all the pasta's on the other. Hopefully that doesn't mean anything bad. They don't have a stir phase in here, so it's gonna turn out how it turns out. I'm gonna go cook this up, be back in, 7 minutes, whatever. I have returned with the food. So, how do I angle this? You know what? So this here is the result. It is like half cheese on this side and then the pasta on the other side. A little weird. I don't think the box said to do any stirring or anything, but we're gonna have to stir. You might also be able to see that it burnt around the edges here. I did it for 5 minutes, but maybe that was too much. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna stir this around. Weird that that happened. Probably gonna have to stir. I have a feeling this would have been better had it been better mixed before I cooked it, or if I had paused in between and mixed it, but it is what it is. All right, we mixed it up. It's now better mixed. It looks similar to the box, about the same, I'd say. It does have a little bit of a strange smell. I think it does, from what I can recall of last time I had Alfredo sauce, it does smell like that, but it seems like it's a little zestier or something, maybe? I don't know. It's got a little something there that's, but anyway, looks good. It's probably very hot. I'm gonna take a bite. Okay, so, it's pretty good. I'm gonna say that so the pasta is like these long strips, and they're all covered in cheese. And the cheese is quite watery. It's not so watery that it's dripping everywhere, but it is pretty watery. It does taste sort of like normal mac and cheese, but it's got a little bit of the Alfredo taste. The cheese, despite being a little watery, is pretty rich. Yeah, I think maybe there's ever so much of a hint of like almost a tangy taste or smell. That's probably the strange thing I was getting. But overall, it's not bad. Yeah, it does. It reminds me very much of normal mac and cheese. It does still have more of an Alfredo taste, and it's also not those little whatever the normal mac and cheese macaroni is called. It's these strip things. Overall, though, I don't know what else to say about it. I think it's pretty good. It's just It's just pasta strips covered in Alfredo sauce. The pasta is fine, normal pasta. It's not particularly doughy or anything. Nor is it like hard and tough. It's just kind of normal pasta. The Alfredo sauce is just Alfredo sauce. The cheese is a little watery, but it's still got a rich. I know it's kind of, in my mind, creamy and watery don't really go together, but it's still a little creamy. It's just not super viscous. I think I'm using viscous right there. Anyway, I don't think there's much else I can stretch out of this. I guess these little spots, like, did I get one? whatever. The brown spots on the side where it was a burnt, you don't really notice those that much actually. It's not that bad. So overall though, I think this is pretty nice. It is super basic, so there's that. But for what it is, I'm gonna give Stouffer's Fettuccine Alfredo an 8 out of 10. I like it. It's nice. I don't know that it should really be compared to full microwave meals because it's basically a side dish, although it's a side dish with about as many calories as a main dish. It's pretty good. It does make me want to drink water though. But yeah, it's just long strips of pasta. Well, they're not that long. Strips of pasta covered in cheese. And yeah, what else is there to say about it? Really, it's just fancy mac and cheese. It's just mac and cheese except the cheese is white instead of yellow or orange. Take that as you will. Thank you for watching. See ya. Welcome to the outro, my dudes. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update on that I'm probably going to have to be moving soon. Work has been sending out more emails about work from home potentially ending and office mask protocols and everything, which is sad. The other sad thing, though, is that they're changing their office and downsizing it, and the place that they're moving to is not in the best part of the city. So let's just say when you Google it, you learn about its high unemployment rate, low household median income, and high crime rate. I thought it was going to be fine because when I Googled it, there were apartment buildings directly next to the office. So I was like, hey, I can just go there. The rent there was actually cheaper than the average rent in Orlando. So I was like, hey, this is great. But that should have been a hint because when I Google Street Viewed the surrounding area, it did not look great. Let's just say the local grocery store that was nearby nothing happens for another 2 weeks. So I may be partaking in the gentrification of some low income area soon because that's where work decided they wanted to move to save money. Thank you for watching. See ya.